Hey everybody, Sandy Hodgkins here from West Meadow Farm in Bradford, New Hampshire. We had another wonderful week of people trucking in for lessons, and we had several people who came for 2 days. So they came in the night before and we did a session, and then they spent the night and then did a session the next morning before they went home. There was some huge improvements in such a short amount of time. It was really cool to see. So last week we talked about Linda Pirelli's Happy Horse, Happy Life and what she has come up with and how cool it is. And so I thought today is I would tell you a little bit more about it, but this time, how does it apply to the human? So last week we talked about how it applies to the horse, and this week we're going to talk about how it applies to the human. So again, we're always going for harmony. Harmony is the big goal. And harmony happens on the ground, it happens on their back, it happens when you go to catch them, it happens when you put the bridle on, when you put the saddle on. Is your horse helping you when you go to do all these things? So harmony is the goal. And again, last week we talked about, is your horse connected? Are they relaxed? Are they responsive? But today we're going to talk about the human. So one of the sayings that you might have heard is, what does your horse need from you so that they can give you what you'd like from them? And so if we talk about connection, are you connected to your horse? So when you go to put the saddle on or the bridle or the halter, do you feel or are you aware of how your horse feels when you go to do those things? Are you connected to your horse? The next one is, are you relaxed or are you really tight and tense when you ride and nervous kind of deal? Are you responsive or are you reactive when you ride? So say you're riding along and something shows up unexpectedly. Do you just kind of freeze and get tense, or do you have a plan and have some ideas and strategies on how to redirect that horse's energy so that it helps you in your favor? Are you confident? One of the things that we do here at the farm is some stockmanship clinics. And oftentimes, horses that have never been around cattle, they need confidence. And if the human isn't confident, it takes a lot longer for the process to kind of play out so everything works in the end. Another one is when you go out on a trail ride. Some people say they want to trail ride alone, but maybe they're not confident to trail ride alone. So you have to have the confidence, and then that will spill over into your horse. Impulsion. Are you somebody who's really centered inside, or are you somebody that's always go, 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 or you're really kind of reserved and inside? So impulsion. Do you have impulsion? And with bending, I think, are you flexible? And the flexible part is mentally, emotionally, and physically, right? So are you flexible? And then, of course, that leads to harmony. So, once again, I think Linda has put together a really cool way of thinking about how to become a horseman and how to get harmony. What in your situation with your horse, which one of these needs to improve to get the harmony? It's really a cool thing to do. And we do those stockmanship clinics I was telling you about. We're doing one in June and one in October. And it doesn't matter if you have lots of experience or you have no experience. It really doesn't matter. And this year it's going to be better than ever. Every year I try to improve it. This year we're going to have a lot of games. So we're going to go over, influencing the calf. And again, all of this comes into play. So is your horse connected to the calf? And then is the calf relaxed? Because if they're not relaxed, they're going to want to be going back to the herd. They're going to be tight and tense and alert. So we really need these calves to be relaxed. And then, are they responsive? So if we put a little pressure in the front of them, are they going to turn or stop? If we put a little pressure behind them, will that get them to kind of go forward or turn and face us? So can we get these calves to be responsive? Can we get these calves to be confident? So we set up obstacles. So we'll have a culvert and a bridge and a tarp and noodles. We did like a laneway they had to go through last time. So we set up an obstacle course, and you have to, usually we do it in a teams of like 2 or 3. And can your team work together to influence that calf to be confident through and over and under all those obstacles? It really is a lot of fun. I just love it. And everybody who comes, they love it and they're laughing, and it's a blast. And then impulsion with that calf. So can you regulate that calf's speed? You know, there's times we need them to be fast and slow. So can you, using the point of influence on that calf, can you get them to speed up or slow down? And again, all going back to harmony. If you watch a lot of really good competitions with horses and cattle, and when everything is flowing together and the energy is just right, I mean, everybody's in harmony together, the rider, the horse, and the calf. So that's what we're going to be doing in our stockmanship clinics. Again, they're always a lot of fun. And this week for the highlights, again, when people come out for lessons, we go back to this. So we might have a task that might happen, set up, and then you quickly realize, oh, I need more responsiveness, or I need more relaxation. So which strategy will work in that situation? I hope you have a chance to review this, and Linda Pirelli is offering a free 2-week trial so you can check out the program and see all the things that she has to offer. It really, really is a cool way of thinking, and I have yet to find a flaw in it. I've been looking really hard. And like I said at the last time, you might need responsiveness to get confidence. You might need relaxation to get connection. All of these things work together. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you get something out of these highlights. And I hope to see you at the farm one day. You're a little apprehensive, right? Let's change what you're doing, okay? Because I can see you're apprehensive, and that's rightly so. You guys have a history, and he's definitely showing you, stick, I don't like you. Get out of here, right? And I think that's because he's been kind of teased with it a lot. Part of it is he feels the rope, so that's a little bit of it. Okay, now no more steps forward. And we'll leave him there. Okay, now if you're gonna take this stick like I'm him, hold your stick out to the side, and say you've pointed. Now you're gonna lift the stick, and now you're gonna touch the space. Touch it. Good. Yeah. Okay. And you might have to get firmer. And if he goes, what are you gonna do? Back up. Don't come in here. That's where you need to go. Over there. And all right, let's play with that. Hang in there. Keep going. Keep your hammer out to the side. Very good. Well done. Well done, Dana. Now relax. Yeah, that was huge. Very good. Now, just by that little bit, what would you guess his personality is? Is he a mover or is he a stopper? He's a mover. And is he more of a pushy mover or a reactive, tight, tense mover? Okay, all right. Play with him some more and then you can see if you can tell. Look at the connection. Look at his ears. He's riveted to you. So now that you've had a chance with that, do you think he's the pushy mover or the tense mover? Okay. So now if we think about tense, is it fear or is it adrenaline? You got it. You nailed it. Now he's behind you again. Good. Now over. Very good. Outside. So you're still thinking about the feet. Press, press, press. Good. And back. Good. Pick up the shoulders, set them over. Very good. That looked good. That's his. So you're going to keep the hands the same and just move your shoulders over. Okay? Experiment with that. So right now, just move and your hands are attached to your shoulders. Good. Come on, get your horse with you. Good, good, good. Get him over there, to the right, go, Angie, go, get your horse moving. Yeah. And the crowd goes wild. Very good. The last little bit, it looked like you guys were more of a team. You weren't telling him what to do. He had to feel back to you. Now, why would that be a good boy? When you're riding him and he does it, I'll say, good boy. Back up straight and end. Lovely. Lovely. How did that feel? Very good. Now we're going to do a figure 8. A lead this way. Push. Push. Yeah, good. Now they're going to circle this way a little bit. There, come on, get over there. Give him some responsibility to get there. Good. And now you're in harmony. Relax your hand if you can. Now you're in harmony. Yeah. So I'd grab a hold of them reins now because somebody's coming up the driveway. Now ask him to do something. Hind quarter yield. Fore quarter yield. 4/4. Come on. He's going to give you some life, so now direct it. 4/4 yield. Try to get his head tipped in the direction you're going. Bring his nose this way. Yep. Good. Now, is he relaxed again? Throw the reins away. Let's see what you... Yeah, good. We use the responsiveness, asking him to be responsive to you, to get him connected to you instead of what he was connected to out there. So now you get to judge, how is he connected to Sarah coming down the hallway? Did he just look? Or did he feel like he was gonna... Yeah. Good. Excellent. Right on. Good.
Great. This is great. Oh, God. No, this is great. This is why I'm here.
Good. You got a lot of really good stuff going on. Lovely. Okay, so his left lead is his lead of choice. So we're just going to remember that when we ride. Back. It's a hovering feeling in the saddle. There, right there. Good. It's in order for him to back up, his back needs to lift. Okay, elbows back and down. Your heels down and back. Hang in there. Hang in there. Right there. Quit. Very nice. Very nice. So now you're starting to tap into the harmony. I'm going backwards. How about you? Make sure you're breathing. We got 3 minutes to go. So the thought process behind this exercise is my hand is going to stay on the line. And if you drift off the line, my hand is staying on that line. My hand is staying on that line. My hand is staying on that line. Okay? So no, here's my line. Here's my line. Here's my line. Okay? And then it's like, oh, all I gotta do is stay between the reins. But if our hands are like this, he can't stay on the line. Haha, lovely. Riding on a loose rein is really hard.
It's so hard. All my tendencies to just bottom him up.
And then when you do that, see, let's think about why this worked, because that's important. He has a lot of energy. And where did we allow the energy to go? Yep. But in a specific place on this line, but you can go any speed trot you want.
Oh, right.
On this line. You're not allowed to just wheel around wherever you want. And then what happens is we get to bottling them up, and then all the energy goes up because there's nowhere else for it to go. And so in Linda's chart, you've got connection, relaxation, and responsiveness, the core modules. And that's where you guys are right now, getting those better. The next tier up is where impulsion lives. And that's where you start regulating the gait. And I did that at first, and then I saw, oh, he's not ready for that. He's not there yet. He's got to get these other things better. He's got to get with you better under saddle. He's really connected to you on the ground, but not so much under saddle.